Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Jerry Jeudy. Oh, he lost the football. The Lions get to it. He's got room to roam. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Lions capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Well, Brock, we both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Hand off on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 2. Cowboy 80.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side. On the move into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son,
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go. Son, it's hot.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Come on. Set. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll air it out on third. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Right, let's go. Here we go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Rip, 23. Tomato.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Cut out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender moves him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Look at the sideline. That's Coleman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. Here's the handoff. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Working quickly here. Throwing on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Dime coverage from the Lions. 3rd down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go.
3rd and long for him here. This is Royals working the left side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. Has a hole left, room to run. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 13-point lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 7.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Shot for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on 1st down. Connecting on the slant. Still has some space inside the 35. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the 1st half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey.
They go play action. Lawrence. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. Have him gain up about a handful there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
Third down run by Gibbs. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8.
At their own 8-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready, cut it. Steady.
Throwing off the play fake. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he has this to the opposing 35.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Sending him on the dive. And he's not going to manage to get over the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He'll work against the blitz. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 11. Son, that's hot. Silver.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
Rip, 23. That's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Lawrence.
37-yard
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play sets them up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
24. Hey, son, that's hot. Hey, smash.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has his man. That's Royals. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Look at that power, deep left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing the out route complete. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Throws caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They are throwing it again. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
On the jump. Lisa 24. Soga, hot. Hey, kill. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it! And the Dolphins are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got a middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. Has some room to work. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Red, I'm red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And that one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Hey, lion. Go straight. Hey, danger. Shot. Silver.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Hey, easy. Route. Done. Hot.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko. Check smash. Big 13 heavy. Red.
This is Gibbs on second down. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
A gain of 15.
Hey, kill.
And the Lions first down.
Again, it's Gibbs. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Detroit Lions.
Take right over.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Go. Soga. Alright, heavy. Here we go.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Like the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play event as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 3rd quarter lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 35.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Warrior 70. Back
to throw now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. Into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. The Dolphins bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, let's go. 11, again. Here we go.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Done. It's 11.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back now, pressure coming. Brought in left side by Jones. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He did well to shake off one tackle, partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th.
Ready, ready.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Trap 6. Go.
They'll throw it. This is Royals working the left side. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Pass play coming here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Toss to the right side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
49. Lions, 42.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion.
Great job. Easy.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
3rd and
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Let's go.
Big 13 heavy.
On play action now, Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they take this in for the score. The Lions now trailed by just a point in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is a Dolphins first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cougar 19. Come on.
Here's the handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Panther 60. Panther 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get it.
Setting up to throw. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
56.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Watson gets it. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
It's a gain of 3.
He's not their bell cow. He's not a breakaway type of runner, but he didn't need to be. He just had to get forward and reach the first down before the defense could pivot and stop him.
They go play action. Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Lawrence trying again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Lions down by 7. So now here's 3rd and 5.
11. Hey, go. Hey, go. 13, Luke.
He'll throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Red.
Desperation time here on 4th. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
48-yard line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked down by the rookie from Alabama.
Kate, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron. Silver.
Here he is to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Gets him on the in route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Setting up to pass. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, ready.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. There he is again, Brock. It's Coleman. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
Back to throw. That's completed right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
At the 37-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Offense to the line for 1st down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here we go. Let go.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. He has the 1st over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely
fucking
score there,
horseshit.
Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And that one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 56.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Hey, change attack. 11.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.